Oh my goodness, what a special day we have here. Rich Thaw, everyone knows Rich from Core Excellence. He's brought his mom Jackie here. We have Aura back on the show as well, and she's brought along her son Logan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Mother's Day right around the corner. Rich, thank you so much for being here today.
My pleasure. Happy to be here.
We're going to start off talking about the warm-up. We hear this word warm-up all the time, but you're here to tell everybody that we don't necessarily do it the correct way all the time.
Yeah,
right?
so when you hear the word warm-up, traditionally you think of going for a light jog or doing something to the tune of one of those stretches, the quad stretch or a hamstring stretch. Hamstring stretching, by the way, is probably one of the most detrimental things you can do for a strong core, but more on that later.
Okay.
Usually what we're looking for in a workout is to actually warm up the body. So it also decreases injury potential for the short term, so like that workout, and also long-term weeks and months down the road. So even better, it also increases muscular performance for that said workout. So what you're looking for in the warm-up traditionally is something you're thinking of movement specificity. You start with something more general and get something more specific according to the demands of the upcoming workout. You can think of the coordination. Are you making sure your arms and legs are moving in a good way, so prepare you for the workout? You increase your velocity, so you start with something slow, and then get something faster and faster as you get closer to the lift or the workout. And then your force. You start with something easier for body weight type things.
Right.
And then you progress to something more difficult to prepare you for that upcoming workout.
And we're seeing some warm-ups here. So you've got your mom, Aura, and Logan here doing some warm-ups. Your mom is preparing for a party, obviously, because she's blowing up a balloon
so
here.
That balloon's almost going to bust right now. So it probably don't blow it up again.
What is the purpose of your mom doing this?
So that's a repositioning exercise. So this exercise is to help put the body in a better position, turn the right muscles on and turn the wrong muscles off so that we get more out of the upcoming workout. So the first thing we do is a repositioning exercise to turn those right muscles on. So in there, we want to get those deep abdominals on and turn off those overactive back muscles. What Aura's doing over there is foam rolling. So that's like a deep massage, bring more blood to the tissues and help open up the muscles in preparation for that workout.
And then Logan, what is he up to?
Logan's doing an active warm-up. So he's taking that body or the joints through a full range of motion, like I mentioned, in preparation for the upcoming workout. So that's more of a general or specific, getting more specific type movement.
This guy's in great shape. Look at Logan going here. And he's also a hockey player, we should mention.
Soon to be pro hockey player.
Exactly.
Moving up the ranks.
Let's move on to then exercise, because we want to talk a little bit about some really simple exercises for that mom on the go who doesn't have time in her day.
Absolutely. Right? So I just mentioned hamstring stretching is you want to strengthen your hamstrings. Let's leave it that way.
Okay.
So Aura right there is doing the first exercise, and she's partnered with her very strong son Logan. Aura's doing hamstring curls. Right, so Logan's in that squat position, so he's getting that nice squat, working the leg muscles. Aura's making sure he's locked down, those deep abdominals are on, and working those hamstrings. What my mom is doing is she's doing a push-up, which is the next exercise, and then getting that core nice and strong and reaching out in front of her, making sure everything's nice and locked down.
So you're really taking the push-up to a different level and even working out a little bit more, right?
So it's taking it to the, like you said, the next level.
Well, and as well, a lot of the exercises, Rich, that you come and demonstrate work more than one muscle at a time. Is that something we're starting to see more and more, that because we sort of have that lack of time in our daily lives, that we want to do exercises that work out more than one muscle?
Exactly. Yeah. So there are some multi-joint exercises or multi-purpose exercises, something like the push-up tap or what Aura and Logan are doing, which is a split squat row. But the biggest, most important thing is to master the fundamentals first. So if you can do a split squat, make sure you do a split squat, make sure you can properly do a row, keep everything nice and solid, and then you can combine the two. So for example, Jackie's done about 100 planks here.
I know. Jackie, you're in amazing shape. I'm tired watching you here. It's unbelievable.
So something like a side plank, so something like the most regressed version of a side plank is from the knees, and then it's from the feet is a progression. So instead of doing a plank with a row or moving your arm and being all cool YouTube-y, let's just call it that. Right? Well, you see a lot of those exercises on YouTube. You start off with something basic, just like the side plank, making sure you're nice and solid, the core is locked down, the hips are in place, and then you could progress that exercise.
Great tips and advice as usual, Rich. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Happy Mother's Day to you, Jackie, or a happy Mother's Day to you as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't go anywhere.